Good afternoon, Gales. It's Mrs. Verasso here from the Guidance Department, and it is that time of year, time to select your courses, grade 9s for grade 10 next year. So at this time of year, what we would like you to do is really two things. First, you need to pay your $40 activity fee, and you do this using School Cash Online. And you have to select your courses for next year in MyPath. These two things both need to be done by Monday, March 22nd, which is a little less than 2 weeks away. So how do you pay the $40 activity fee? Well, I mentioned we will be accepting the activity fee through School Cash Online only. If you are unable to pay the activity fee using School Cash Online, you can contact the main office, but you can register your account through the school website. In order to select your courses, you first have to make sure you have registered a MyPath account. So if you're a new student, or perhaps if you came from the public school and you didn't register a MyPath account entering grade 9, there's instructions on how to register your account. You can do it through the app, or you can do it through the website, Path to Success, and those instructions are posted on the LMS. And once you have your account set up, you can log into your MyPath account, and in order to pick classes, you select school courses and Cathedral High School. And then after you have selected Cathedral High School, you'll see all the subject areas come up. They'll be on your phone, on the computer. It looks a little bit different, but you'll see all the subject areas. You click on a subject area. So for instance, if we wanted to choose religion, then all the religion courses come up for each grade. If on your phone, they'll come up sequentially by grade. So in grade 10, you would need to choose HRE 201, that's open religion. And you'd click on that, you'll see the course details, a description for the course. You'll see if there's any prerequisite for the course. In this case, religion has no prerequisite because it's an open class. And then you would add to your backpack if you want to select the course. So for grade 10, you need to actually pick 9 courses, because in grade 10, civics and careers are each a half credit. And so instead of 8 classes, it actually works out to 9 selections that you'll be choosing in grade 10. Once you've added all those courses to your backpack, don't be alarmed if some of them are highlighted in red. That just means that the app is alerting you to make sure that you have passed the prerequisite course for that class. That means that you must pass grade 9 math in order to take grade 10. English, science, same thing. You must have passed the corresponding class in grade 9 in order to select the grade 10. So I'm going to pass this over to the other grade 9 counselor now, Mr. Nordoff.
Thank you, Miss. I might not be as loud as Mrs. Verasso, but I'll try and get my point across. So what courses do you need to take next year? It's very similar to grade 9, where you have 6 classes that are compulsory and 2 that will be elective. So of the compulsory credits, you will be taking an English, you'll be taking a math, you'll be taking a history, you'll be taking a science, you'll be taking civics and careers. Now, with civics and careers, it's a little different. They're both worth a half of credit each. So that's the one difference. It's the only classes that are like that. So please keep in mind, if you have the civics component first, it's worth 0.5. At the end of that class, then you'll begin the careers component. So it is possible for you to earn one of the credits and not the other. It's rare, but it does happen. But if it does happen, it's a compulsory credit, and I strongly recommend that you do take that class in summer school or night school if possible, or else it does sort of wreak havoc with your timetable. Okay? And last but not least, you'll have to take religion. Now, in grade 10, you have 2 electives like you did in grade 9. But the good news for grade 10 is there's a lot more elective classes to choose from. So for instance, in the arts, you're looking at drama, you're looking at guitar, you're looking at keyboard, you're looking at instrumental, you're looking at vocals, you're looking at visual arts. We have a dance program, our dance class, and crafts as well. Also, we have several business classes. You got BBI 201 and BTT 201. And one thing you have to keep in mind for students, if you have taken the BTT 101 in grade 9, you cannot take the grade 10 201. It's considered the same credit, so it will not count. Okay? Also, we have a learning strategies class. We also have an Aboriginal Peoples in Canada class. And we have a couple of focused gym classes. We have regular fitness classes, a basketball class, soccer, volleyball, and open gym, which does a variety of sports in that class. Also, we have an expanded field in technology, where we have construction, we have tech design, computer tech, hospitality, which is cooking, comtech, we have horticulture, we have Cosmo for both boys and girls. So again, you have a lot of options. All these classes are available on your MyPath site, so if you want to have a better explanation, you can look on there. For French immersion students, again, it's very similar. You'll be taking your English, math, science, religion. Now keep in mind for your French immersion components, you would have to take the history, civics, careers, and your French. So you only get one elective, very similar to grade 9. English language learners for ESL classes. This is very, very important for you to listen to your instructors, whether it be Ms. Craig or Ms. Fitzpatrick. Please listen to their recommendations. They're there to help you, and they have a very good understanding of which level you should be in. Also, we started a new program last year. It's AP Science. It is for students that we consider an advanced placement science program. We do recommend students that have earned a mark of 80% or greater in grade 10 science that you can sign up for this program. There is one trick for this program. You have to take the prep class in summer school. If you do not take it in summer school, then you will not be allowed to take it in the fall and spring of next year. So the purpose of this course is it's very similar to the Math AP Calculus. By the time you get to grade 12, then you'll be taking components that are university-based. So it's almost fast-tracking you to take university programs. Also for students, if you want to change streams, obviously there is no problem dropping from academic to applied, but you can also go from applied to academic. So if you're taking applied English or science in grade 9, and your teacher recommends that you're strong enough to move up a level, by all means you can do so. But we do recommend that you listen to your teacher's recommendations, whether you talk to them in class or look on your report card. Now at this time, I'm going to turn it back to Mrs. Verasso.
We just want to recap what it is that you need to graduate, because it's important that you know moving forward the classes that you will need to take. So by the end of grade 12, you'll need 30 credits. 18 of those credits we call compulsory credits. That means you must take these credits. All students in Ontario have to earn, by the end of grade 12, 4 credits in English, 3 credits in math, 2 credits in science, 1 Canadian history, 1 Canadian geography. You would have completed that in grade 9. History is next year in grade 10. 1 credit in the arts. You heard all of the art selections that you have a choice for in your electives. 1 credit in physical education and health. As well, you would be selecting 1 compulsory credit from each of the group 1, 2, and 3 credits. So if you read through, by the end of grade 12, you need to select 1 course from each of these 3 groups. So moving forward, when you're picking your classes, you should check to make sure that you have all of these compulsory, most of these compulsory credits, that you're on track with those. You'll have 12 then electives or optional credits that remain. You need to complete 40 hours of Christian service to get your graduation diploma, and you will also have to meet the provincial literacy requirement. So Mrs. Ottolino is going to be speaking to the grade 10s about this in a short while, about how this will work this year, because we're not writing the literacy test in the normal manner that we would. So I think that is all the information that we want to share now at this time. But please, if you have any questions at all, first of all, check out our grade 9 guidance LMS page, because we'll be posting this information there. And you can always contact either one of us, myself or Mr. Nordoff. So I take care of last names that start with A to K. Mr. Nordoff takes care of anyone in grade 9 with the last name that begins with L to N. You can email us, you can book an appointment through my site, through the CHS guidance bookings. Either way, we'll get back to you and we can answer any questions you might have. So to wrap it up, your $40 activity fee and your course selections in MyPath have to be completed by Monday, March 22nd. So get on that, Gales, ask questions, talk to your parents, okay? And if you have any concerns at all, let us know. That's it for us. Hello there to all the grade 10 students out there. Mrs. Verasso here. I'm the grade 10 guidance counselor. I'm here today to talk to you about course selection and registration for next year for grade 11. So it's that time of year, and we would like all students to pick their classes for next year and pay their $40 activity fee by Monday, March 22nd. So all your course selections should be in MyPath, and you should pay your fee by this date. In order to pay the $40 activity fee, this year we ask that all students and parents pay through School Cash Online. So if you haven't registered an account, you can do so through the website. If you're unable to use School Cash Online or pay the registration fee for any reason, please contact our main office. So how do you select courses? Most of you will already know how to do this, but if you are a new student, you must make sure that you've registered an account with Path to Success or MyPath. You can do that using a browser on the internet, or you can download the HWCDSB app and follow the instructions. They're on the LMS page as well, guidance LMS page, if you need to know how to register an account. And for the rest of you, just to recap on how to pick classes, you need to first log into your MyPath account, select school courses, and then select Cathedral High School. You'll see, if you're using the computer, all the subject areas on the left-hand side. If it's on your phone, they sort of come up sequentially. But there's several courses in grade 11 that are offered at each subject area. So if you click on a subject area, you'll see the courses that are offered by grade. If you're in grade 11, for instance, and you select religion, you'll see the religion courses that we offer. We will offer next year. You can choose religion at the open level or at the mixed level. That's a university college level. If I was selecting open religion and I clicked on that, then the course description will come up. Pay special attention for all courses at the bottom where it says prerequisites. A prerequisite is a course you must take or have passed in order to select that class. Open religion, there is no prerequisites. It is an open course. So as you're picking your courses in MyPath, you're going to add them to your backpack. And by the end of your course selections, you should have selected 8 courses for grade 11 in your backpack. If you're choosing co-op, it'll add up to 7 selections because co-op takes up 2 choices. So just to recap on what is it that you need to graduate, because next year, choosing your courses for grade 11, it becomes you have more decisions to make, less things are picked for you. So you should always double check your credit summary on your MyPath account to see what credits you have. By the end of grade 12, you need to have 4 credits in English, 3 credits in math, 2 science credits, credit in geography, history, art, phys ed, and French, and then the half credits in careers and civics. As well, you'll need to make sure you select 1 credit from each of the compulsory groups. So in moving into grade 11, you want to check to see if you've met these requirements. So that would be for group 1, an additional credit in perhaps French or social science or humanities. That's something that starts with the H course code. Another Canadian and World Studies course code, that's something that starts with a C, or co-op will also count towards that. A group 2 credit is any additional phys ed credit, so anything that starts with a P, or business credit, something that starts with a B, or French or co-op again. And then lastly, a group 3 credit is additional senior science credit, or a technology credit. That's any course code starting with a T. And again, co-op or French will always count towards one of these group 1, 2, or 3 credits. In order to get your diploma, you need to complete these 30 credits. You will need 40 hours of Christian service, and you'll have to have met the provincial literacy requirement. Normally, students in grade 10 would be writing the literacy test. Mrs. Ottolino is going to be speaking to you about what is going to be happening with the grade 10 students this year. So moving into grade 11, what courses do you need to take? So there's actually 3 compulsory courses that you must choose moving into grade 11. If you have all your grade 9 and 10 credits, that you need to choose English, math, and religion. If you're a French immersion student, you would choose your religion course at French immersion, and you would also select French as well, as that would be one of your electives. So all other students would be choosing 5 electives you should have. There's many elective credits that are available to you as you move into grade 11. This is just a chart right now showing what courses you should have taken in grade 9 and 10, all the compulsory credits. By the end of grade 10, you should have 16 credits when you start grade 11. If for some reason you are behind in credits, if you failed a credit or 2 along the way, I really suggest that you do make up credits at summer school. This is one way that you can get caught up on a credit. Okay, there's also night school available to you in grade 11 and 12 at some, usually in second semester. But consider making up a credit at summer school if you get behind. And I encourage you to make an appointment with me to discuss how, like a plan towards graduation, so we can discuss all your options. The terminology changes in moving from grade 10 into grade 11. And so the way that the courses are streamed, the language is a little different. So in grade 9, we had locally developed, applied, and academic. Those were the levels of learning. Moving into grade 11, we have workplace level. That's the 5th letter in the course code would be an E. We have college level courses. That's where we have a C as the 5th letter. We have the mixed level courses. So those are courses that are geared towards university or college. And then you have U level or university level courses. So those are geared towards university level study after. Open courses still are available in grade 11 and 12, and those are open courses that usually do not require you to have a prerequisite or a course that you need to have taken beforehand. So I want to take a moment to talk about the math prerequisites for a minute, just because we want to make sure that you're selecting the best math class for you heading into grade 11. So when you are choosing your grade 11 math class, you need to look at what grade 10 math class you have passed. So if you have your grade 10 academic math class, that's MDM 2D, then you can select math at the university level, so the functions course, MCR3U1. You may choose to take the mixed math course, which is a university college. It really depends on what you plan on studying post-secondary. If you are planning on studying math, science, engineering at the university level, then you really need to take the MCR3U, whereas some other courses of study, you may not require that as a prerequisite to take the grade 12 math classes. So it's helpful if you're looking forward, if you have an idea of what you want to study post-secondary. If you want to keep your options open, then you would select the math class that is going to be the most challenging, that you can do the best at. If you're a grade 10 applied math student and you have that course, you can take the math at grade 11 at the college level. You may also take the mixed math course. This is the university college math. But you want to make sure that you have a fairly strong mark coming out of grade 10 applied in order to be successful in that mixed math course. If you have completed the locally developed math, then you can move on into the workplace, or the course code has an E in it as its 5th digit. So moving on from the math, I also want to mention, as you move into grade 11 now, you have the option if you want to select co-op. So co-op education is a great way to get work experience while gaining credits at the same time. So I know that Ms. Tambasco and Ms. Lucier are going to be speaking to you about that. They're a couple of our co-op teachers along with, so they will be, they're the greatest contacts if you have any questions about co-op. If you do select co-op for grade 11, It takes up two of your choices, because it's usually slotted in a regular semester either in the morning or the afternoon. You would attend school in the morning and then go to your work placement in the afternoon, or vice versa. We're still running co-op this year, and then students are just on for 2 blocks in a row. They're in their co-op placement, going every day. The co-op teachers will be contacting any students who do choose co-op to discuss further what it is that you're interested in taking and some possible co-op placements. So at the time of this course selection, you just need to select it, and we'll contact you with the next steps. I also just want to mention what SHSM is. This stands for Specialist High Skills Major. And so if you're selecting co-op, then you are eligible for this special designation that comes when you graduate. You get a special seal on your diploma. We have 7 sectors here available at Cathedral High School. It's a great incentive to work towards that graduation diploma, and it gets you gain work experience as well as additional training if you are a student who is enrolled in our Specialist High Skills Major program. One note for any English language learners out there, please talk to your ESL teachers and about what would be the next steps for your ESL classes, or if you're going to be moving into mainstream English classes, what would be the best course for you to select. There's many ESL supported compulsory courses available and elective courses, so if you're still learning on working English, these are great courses for you to select. So I encourage you to come and book an appointment to come see me. You can do that through the guidance booking app on my site. You can email me directly, Mrs. Verasso. You can come down to guidance even if you don't have an appointment, if you're here in person, and I will see you if I have time. But I encourage you to send me any questions you might have, because this is an important time. You have until March 22nd to make these selections for grade 11, and you might have questions, so it's important that you consult with your parents and your teachers and guidance counselors if you have any of those questions. Remember, your $40 activity fee has to be paid through School Cash Online, and you have to have those selections in by March 22nd. Thank you.